met Knoxville on a television commercial audition.
Well, there's a lot of different versions of how we met.
Well, let me tell you my version.
Because, okay, you tell me your version, then I'll tell you the version Wee Man told the New York Times.
I'm trying to curb my propensity for telling people their own stories and my version of it.
No, real quick, tell me your version of it.
I mean, I just know that you met on an audition for a commercial, and he had the idea to try to eat 50 eggs, and he said, "Oh, hey man, I'm doing this thing. I think you'd be great for it."
His ex-wife owned a clothing company, and I had met her through another friend, and she had me haul clothing supplies, yards of what do you call that? Not material.
Textile?
Yeah, textile stuff around to where they were sewing and everything. And we had big loads. She would big loads. That's funny. She would have Knoxville come with me, and we just started visiting stuff. He started telling me about this show and everything, and I told him the show sounds horrible and stupid and violent. I said, you and I should do like a Leno McMahon thing right there. Let's do it. He goes, let's try this. Then if this doesn't work, we'll try something else. And so he had me write him ideas, and I wrote him like 10 ideas, and he said, you're going to do all these ideas.
So the joke about how Jackass was written by Preston Lacy was founded in truth?
Not really. I was the writer in the beginning, yeah.
Where did that come from? Like somebody said, "Oh, who comes up with the ideas?" And the answer was Preston Lacy writes everything.
It was on IMDb back when IMDb was just beginning out, starting.
Who was that quote from? Was it Wee Man said Preston Lacy writes
Chris
everything?
did. Chris Pius did. Yeah,
Okay.
Preston Lacy, right. And then that just everybody started saying it in all the interviews.
So good.
But I tell you, that has not opened any doors across the world. That and a bus pass will get you on the bus. Shit.
What were some of those original ideas that you wrote?
Gosh, I would have to... Me chasing Wee Man for sure.
That's one of my favorite bits.
Oh, the pee guy, where I peed myself.
Right.
Yeah, that one. She's so hard to remember now. It's been so... Jeff said, I love your idea, but you've got to convince Wee Man to do it. And he's kind of hard to convince and stuff. I didn't know him. So I had to tell Wee Man, the first day I met him, this is what we're going to do, get in our underpants and go through West Hollywood chasing each other around. And he was like, that might be funny. Okay.
Wow. That's so funny. I wonder if Jeff Tremaine pitched it to him, if he would have been...
I don't know.
Like would he have been less receptive if it came from someone else?
Right.
Maybe.
So when you said you were hauling stuff, that's because you were driving a truck.
A pickup truck then, I swear I did for extra money when I first moved to California is I hauled furniture and you just do odd jobs and stuff and a pickup truck.
So you didn't meet Knoxville on a audition?
No, I met him through Beautiful Jason, the guy who shot him with the taser. Yeah, that's who I met him.
All right.
Yeah, but then also, I said so many stupid things in interviews, and they caught on. I said that I went to an open audition with 500 people, and I ate a whole bunch of bananas with the peels on, and that's when they hired me on the spot.
Oh, you went to an open audition for Jackass?
Yeah, with 500 different contestants.
That's
what I had heard. It was like an open casting call that
how
Preston
crazy that would be if they did that? How nuts that would be.
That's my version.
The sadomasochist.
Yeah, it's like, all right, now break your finger. Yeah,
right.
Wild.
So you thought it was a horrible, terrible idea. But that's just Knoxville describing it. You hadn't seen like the
that was before I had seen any video at all. And then he asked me right around that same time. He wanted me to drive over him with my truck. Run him over.
Wow.
And I wouldn't do it. But the only reason I wouldn't do it is because I didn't have another truck, and he didn't have the money to replace my truck. And I used it to make a living. I could barely make a living. As it was 1998, I lived in Los Angeles, and I made $12,000. $12,000.
And that was from driving the pickup truck?
Yeah. And it's like, how did you even make it? You know what I mean?
So there's no truth to the audition story? Did you ever audition for commercials or...
No. I've never been in a commercial with Johnny Knoxville.
So my version's wrong.
You've never been in any commercials?
No, I've been in a bunch of commercials, just none with him.
Okay.
None with Johnny Knoxville.
So you were you're becoming an actor when you first got the
wannabe actor. I was on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno for almost 2 years doing the skits they do at the beginning of the show. Yeah, I did a lot of skits on there.
Nice.
That's a legit gig.
America. If you thought Jackass Forever was crazy, oh boy, do I have a show for you. It's a multimedia comedy show called The Bucket List Tour. And the stuff I filmed for this show is way too hot for Jackass. Like the General Anesthesia bike ride, the vasectomy Olympics, and skyjacking. The footage is so intense, we have full-grown men passing out at almost every city this bus goes to. So if you think you can handle it, get your tickets right now at stevo.com. Yeah.